Before EDM took over festivals, before DJs were selling out arenas, there was house. House music didn't start in stadiums. It started in sweaty underground warehouses where the beat never stopped, no one cared who you were, and you just moved. Today, I'm breaking down the history and evolution of house music, where it came from, how it blew up, and why it's still dominating speakers in 2025. So let's go back to the beginning, Chicago, 1983. Picture this. Disco's on life support, radio has moved on, and mainstream, well, it's just not cutting it. But in the underground clubs of Chicago, the party was just getting started. Enter Frankie Knuckles, the godfather of house music. He's DJing at this club called The Warehouse, and yes, that's where the term house music comes from. People literally said that's the music they play at the house. Frankie starts to loop disco beats, using drum machines like the TR-808 and the TR-909. He extends the breaks of the songs so then dancers can lose themselves into the beat. No verse, no rules, just rhythm. Then there's Ron Hardy at the music box. He's flipping tracks at +8 speed, throwing in some wild edits, and even playing tracks in reverse. Total chaos, but it actually worked. And it wasn't just about the music. It was a safe space for communities, people of color, the Latino community, even the gay community. For anyone that didn't fit into the mainstream, the dance floor was freedom. And then came the first tracks. Move Your Body by Marshall Jefferson. Can You Feel It by Mr. Fingers. Baby Wants to Ride by Frankie Knuckles. House wasn't just born, it exploded. The word spread really fast, and by the mid-80s, New York had caught on. DJs at Paradise Garage fused house with gospel vocals and soul. This is where we got Garage House, and it's still massive today. Meanwhile, in Detroit, things got a little bit darker. Techno started emerging with its DNA infused with house. It sounded cold and futuristic with a little bit less groove, but more futuristic. The two sounds evolved side by side. House kept it soulful, techno took it industrial. Then all of a sudden, here come the Brits. And then they did what they do best. They went nuts. In 1987, house music lands in the UK, and the youth took one listen and they said, well, we're not going to sleep ever again. Clubs like the Hacienda in Manchester became legendary. DJs are spinning tracks all the way from Chicago, and the UK producers start making things a little bit more aggressive and electronic. This is where AcidHouse comes from, driven by the squelchy sound of the TB-303. In 1988, the Summer of Love hits, and boom, raves everywhere. Illegal parties, smiley face logos, you know what I'm talking about. The government even tried to shut them down with laws banning repetitive beats. That's how hard the scene hit. Meanwhile, in Ibiza, clubs like Pacha and Amnesia, they were hosting open-air raves. It became the epicenter of dance culture. House music didn't sit still. It mutated, multiplying into many, many genres. We had an entire new world of sound. We have deep house, we have progressive house, we have tech house, and now even Afro house. Labels like Defected Records and Tool Room, they keep things curated while new generation of producers get creative. By the 2010s, house music had gone global. DJs were becoming headliners, and crazy music festivals started to appear. Festivals like Tomorrowland, Ultra Music, Coachella, they were dedicating entire stages just to house artists. And at the same time, the underground stayed strong with things like Boiler Room. Today, in 2025, house music is still having its moment with artists like John Summit and especially Fred Again infusing emotion, house music, and storytelling. So next time you hear that 4 on the floor beat with its hypnotic loop and its soulful vocals, just remember, it's not just a track, it's a legacy. House music was born in the dark, built by outsiders, and turned into a global language. It's always been about connection, community, and feeling. Let me know what your favorite house track of all time is. And hey, if you learned something, give this video a like, and maybe click that subscribe button. It really helps me out. My name's Vareso, DJ and producer, and I love doing deep dives in music and musical history, because the more you know about music, the better it sounds.